Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to this week's Oracle Card Guidance and Lesson. And before we get into the reading for the week, I want to remind you this week we have a special celebration and you are all invited. It's free and it's happening at noon Eastern Standard Time. It's my annual solstice celebration. And I have a wonderful special guest, Leslie Tagorda, who is a fantastic astrologer. We're so excited that she said yes and that we can celebrate this together. So hope to see you there. We're doing a beautiful activation ceremony and more, and giving out prizes. Are we giving out prizes, Mark?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Okay. All right, let's do the reading for the week. I feel a change coming on. I can just feel something good in the air. Let's see. Okay, so we're doing the Celtic Cross and we're doing it with my teaching deck, Wisdom of the Oracle. You are going to want to give this away as a Christmas gift. I just know it. But anyway, here we go. Okay, so what's the theme? So the anchor card this week makes a lot of sense too. This is the solstice to the sea is in the protection position. So when we see this card, it reminds us that even when there are chaotic, turbulent waters, which there can be, going with the flow, trusting that we won't capsize, doing what we can not to fight or have too much resistance to the chaos, we feel we can do anything, but we have to remember our partnership with Spirit. So this is a very good reminder. We are in the holiday time, that regardless of outer events or conditions, we can maintain a sense of flow. Inner flow will also allow us to perceive a greater outer flow. Okay, so what's the obstacle this week? What's crossing us? Our imagination. So that's actually pretty good. So what crosses us gives us the nature of our obstacle or how to work with the obstacle. And really it's our imagination. So if we have these kind of expectations of doom and gloom, if we catastrophize, that's an unhealthy use of our imagination, which is a gift, right? But if we could use our imagination to have better expectations, allow our imagination to be curious as well too. Like, I wonder what else this could mean. We would actually have a much easier time with this first card, which was to the sea and protection, right? So it also reminds us that, you know what? We really do have the ability to imagine a solution for any problem, as long as we remember that our imagination is a gift from Spirit. But we're amazing. Human beings are amazing. Just remember that. So let's look at the foundation for this week also. Okay, what's the foundation card? Yeah, you know what's really funny? So here's what happens. We're in the solstice week. We know that we're getting ready for many different holidays, right? We're in holiday season because there's like 50 of them and I can't remember all their names. So we know that this could also mean travel issues. When the fates are in protection, it means that we have to surrender to life and life's terms in a really big way. Subway could be stalled. The plane gets canceled. We have to take a train. This is a lot of us having to surrender to whatever is in front of us, which is really what we should be doing anyway, and releasing our tight hold on our expectations that things should be exactly the way we want them to be. And doesn't mean that they're going to come out wrong or bad. It means that anything can happen or change on a dime. And that as long as we use our imagination in the way that it was given to us, we can always find a solution to what shows up for us as a detour. Okay, so that's the foundation. But the foundation also says we already know that. We're built on this foundation. We already know how to manage uncertainty and also how to manage the changing tides when things change rapidly. Now, what is a lesson that we're bringing into the week? What have we already learned? All that glitters. All right, so we know that there is a shadow to every cloud. We know that we've already learned that in order for us to move through life as it presents itself to us now, we cannot go always on the surface. We can't bypass the things that are calling us to face. And I think that also reminds us that living in the 24-hour compartments also enables us to go a little deeper and spend a little bit more time, quality time with ourselves, with our soul, with our true natures, with the people we love, with the things that we love, and we give it its due, if you will, right? So we don't skirt things. We already know that that's the best way to do things, that we take our time. So that helps us here too, right? We already learned that somehow. Now let's find out what the highest is that we can attain at the moment. What's in our highest good? Oopsie. And it's time for a nap in protection. So this is funny. I'm actually going to read that card for everybody here because I think there'll be a good sentence or two that will pop out because I think it's quite, you are a human being, not a human doing. This is for all you shoppers out there that are like scrambling. And also people who are like trying to tie up all the loose ends. It's time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Is it possible you might be suffering from workaholism? That's a good one. Could it be you who thinks it's your job to save everybody? Are you coming here with Bizou? No? Oh, come on, Mark. Now you came this far. You may as well say hi to everybody. Bring the baby and say hi. What? Isn't my husband gorgeous? Can I say how amazing you are inside and out?
Yes.
And how much I love you.
I can't say that, can I?
What? Okay. I do. I love him so much. I'm very grateful for you.
Did I interrupt your reading?
Yeah, but you want me to stop reading it, right?
No.
No? I think it's excellent. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed. Hello. When your body and spirit need rest. Mm-hmm. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing. Take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness. We don't want to say that. Okay? So anybody who is stressed and overwhelmed, it's time for a break this week.
So stop working?
I think so. Well, didn't we already? Our
Right now?
company's actually shut down right now. Yeah. I'm just here for you. Okay, so everybody else is on vacation, but we're still working.
So that's right.
Yeah, 4 more cards. You're coming to the solstice celebration.
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. I hope so.
Okay, I'm going to leave now.
Bye-bye. Bye, Bizou.
Bye-bye.
Mommy loves you.
Yeah.
My baby has a heart condition, so we are carrying her a lot lately. Okay, so here's what that is. We are in charge. A lot of us are in charge of our stress. There are people around the world that are not in charge of our stress, but likely if you're watching this YouTube video or this video on wherever planet it's on, whatever, I don't know, channel it's on, you have the privilege to know that, you know what, maybe I can take a break. Or maybe you feel like you can't take a break, but you need one anyway. And the world is not going to stop spinning if you don't take that break. I think that's really important to recognize that something has to give. Now, what's around the corner? Knowing that there's a lot going on this week. Yeah, know your why. That's really good. So say, for example, when I look at this too, I say, oh, wow, this is interesting. Because let's just say you got invited to something and you're like, I need to go. Now, maybe, things are opening up more. You haven't seen your family in 2 years. I don't know how that could go. But you're feeling like, oh, I don't know. I'm really tired. I'm fried. I'm stressed. Should I go? What's your why? I think that's the thing is like, do you really need that thing? Do you really need to go to that? Is your self-care more important? Or could you curtail the amount of time that you spend with certain people? This is a week for you to change your mind a little bit. I think that's the other thing in here. You are allowed to change your mind. You have to give yourself permission to determine what is most important to you. And what is your why for every decision that you make when it comes to connecting with other people. And even when it comes to your work, it'll still be there, basically, if you take a break. Oh, little Bizou's coming, looking. She's running around on the ground. Yeah, go in your house, be a good girl. Okay, so this is good. Clean it up, round and round, both in protection. Co-create in protection, and regeneration in protection. So we have 4 protection cards. Boy, oh boy, we should all wrap ourselves up in a blanket. Mark, here we go. Actually,
I know what it is.
What is it?
The year is ending. Let it go. Is that what it is?
Yes, to a degree. Would you like to learn about this?
Sure.
Stay here. Okay, good.
Right.
So these 4 cards are experiences. They're not independent of each other, right? They all go together, right? Mm-hmm. So clean it up in protection reminds you not to clean up other people's messes, right? This is about your sacred boundaries. Because round and round is beside it, and it's also in the protection position, it's asking you, do I need to revisit this again, or am I doing it in automatic pilot? And so this is saying you have to create a new way of being. Otherwise, you're going to fall back into the automatic pilot. The fact that these 4 cards are all in protection tells me we are in a little bit of spiritual narcolepsy, or we could be. But the very fact that we're talking about it means that we don't have to be, means that we have a choice. So if we can start with managing our codependency, or our need to please, or our need to make ourselves small to make other people happy, our need to buy so many presents. You don't need to buy me any presents. No, you don't, really don't. I just need you.
Yes.
That's
it.
And some Christmas movies. You have to watch those, okay? You don't. That's my gift. I'm like,
No, she's made me watch
Elf. How many times?
I don't know. Like, since I've known you, at least 15 times.
Not this year, okay? I promise.
No, thank
okay,
you.
good.
But Love Actually, she'll throw that one on
Yeah,
there too.
yeah. No, this year we're going to watch Frosty the Snowman.
No, I draw the line at snow people.
Okay. Anyway, so back to the reading. So this is like, let's just say, Uncle Joe is going to be exactly a certain way when you go. Are you going to bend over backward to placate this person's behavior, et cetera, et cetera? No, it's saying here, you don't need to do the same thing again. You know it didn't work last time, so don't do it. Basically, this is saying, know your why, watch for your automatic pilot, especially when it comes. Now, the other thing is don't be an armchair astronaut. That's the other piece with this. It's like you still need to get up and do things. So sitting around ruminating or thinking, which is your imagination issue, right? You have to be careful that you're actually doing certain things, keeping things clean, keeping yourself out of the clutter that could come mentally. Now,
I'm going to leave.
No.
Okay. Why? Okay.
Are you tired?
No, I'm not
you
tired.
You need to take a nap? Go away.
I feel like I'm
One,
just like...
2, 3. Oh, he's gone. Okay. I saw these young creators on the internet do that thing with it. I'm like, Mark, I would like to magically make you disappear. How do we do that? Anyway, so co-create is also in protection.
I resemble that.
When co-create is in protection, it says you think it's all on your shoulders to do everything, and you've forgotten that you have a partnership with Spirit. This seems to be, we're all stressed out this week, but there's so many solutions because regeneration is the gift at the end. And it said, don't be afraid to say no. That's the other thing. Don't be afraid to say no this week. This is so key here, that whatever you need to let go of will be reborn in the proper form for you, that it's okay for you to say no. It's okay for you to take a break. It's okay for you to stop a project temporarily. Whatever it is that you need to do to take care of you is what you have to do this week. Okay. And that's how you manage the turbulence that is created, by the way, by your environment, not necessarily by you, but you manage it by taking all these actions, determining what is important, what is most important. Am I connected to my higher power first? And I'm going to tell you, when I get these cards like this, if I look at this, it's like I am meditating every day. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, I hope to see you at the solstice celebration. We will be meditating and doing a really cool activation. And you'll be hearing from a brilliant astrologer who makes a lot of sense, who's just fantastic. It's one of my favorite people. And you get a chance to meet her at the solstice celebration this week, 21st, noon Eastern Standard Time. Mark your calendars. Is there a link somewhere, Mark, where they can sign up?
Yeah.
Oh, there's somewhere here on the up, down side, or wherever that is. There'll be a link and you can click on it and you just join us there. And it's free. We're not like, it's like genuinely free. Free, FREE, 100%. Okay, see you then. Take care. Bye. Okay, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and you'll get a notice when these videos are up. You can share it with your friends if you think they'll be helpful. And don't forget to leave me a comment. We love reading your comments. Solstice, don't forget, come. It's totally free. FREE. No catch, just come, and we give prizes. It'll be a lot of fun. Take care.